check out. Let's do this. Yeah, but what if they have kids? Just hold the gun like you mean it. They'll back down. Especially if they got kids. Yeah? But what if they won't? Then it's on them. They don't have to die unless they decide they want to. It's their choice. This is some bullshit. Yeah, but I'm not gonna let some rich assholes get a pass just because I got a family. Everyone's got a family, and mine's starving. Now man up, and let's do this.
Hey, check this shit out. Held up a guy at this penthouse uptown, right? Made him open up his safe, and this is inside.
Wait, is that money?
Yes, son. Like 50 grand. Ain't seen this much money in my entire life.
And where are you gonna spend that, huh? You gonna go shopping?
Well, maybe it's like, an investment. For the future.
Oh, yeah. Your portfolio's gonna be fine.
Regroup was 20 minutes ago. What took you so long?
Sorry, man. I ran into some trouble and had to take a detour.
So what'd you bring back?
I got nothing. There were too many, man. I had to drop it and run.
Nothing. You think this is some kind of welfare gig? You think we put our asses on the line so you can get protection and a free meal?
No, I'm sorry. Get your shit together, or you're gonna find out what it's like to be on the outside looking in. Got no room for dead weight. That's your last warning. So, what you gonna do? When this is all over, I mean.
Oh, I'm gonna get me a sweet ride and just roll west. And when I get to Cali, I'm gonna find me a nice piece of ass and show him how we do it East Coast style.
Oh, man. You could totally do that. Or that chick from the movie? The one with cars?
Oh, yeah. He'd appreciate a fine car and a fine lady driving it. I just roll up like, yo, baby, I'll take you places.
Man, that's sweet. Me? I just want steak.
That's all you got? All the dreams in the world, and all you got is steak?
I like steak.
What the hell happened out there?
The whole city's gone nuts. Thought I had this group of kids locked out, pulled up behind them and put the gun right in their faces. But instead of handing everything over, they frickin' drew on me. I almost got away, but then this other kid jumps down from a fire escape and hits me in the face with a bat.
Yeah, I think you lost some teeth.
Unbelievable. How are we supposed to make it when even kids go around with guns and baseball bats? What kind of sick world are we living in? Hey, pack your stuff. We're going to the garden. What? I thought that place was locked out. Not anymore. GTF's pulling out. Everybody's getting together and we're gonna take the place over. So pack your shit, man. You don't want to get left behind. Oh, holy shit. Is this for real? Oh, hell yeah. And you better sack up this time. I can't cover for you if you won't pull the trigger. Not again. All right. And that goes for anyone who gives you trouble. Cops, GTF, civilians, anyone. They get in your way, they're gone. What about over by the UN? Gotta be a lot of rich people there, diplomats and foreigners. Gonna be easy pickings.
Man, are you crazy? That place is like the killing fields.
What do you mean?
Have you seen those guys over there? Bunch of badass special forces types with some serious hardware too. Top of the line. Not that weak-ass JTF shit.
Huh.
And I don't think they're gonna give you a trial or nothing either. They'll drop you as soon as they look at you. So no way, man. Anywhere but there.
Now, sometimes they want to hold on to their shit at any cost. Might even try to kill you to protect it. Yeah, I've seen that. In that case, measure up the biggest guy they got and shoot him in the head. Just drop that guy, and the others will listen. Remember, he'd do the same to you if he could. Point blank right in the head. Got it. With kids, it's even easier. Just aim at the kid and they'll back down. No need to waste the ammo. If they got a dog, you can either threaten the dog or take it out. And if you got the guts to do it, you can even bring it back here and roast it. Wait, you mean you eat the dog? Hey, it actually tastes all right, if it's lean. So, are you coming or what? Jersey? Come on. And how the hell are you gonna break through quarantine? We got guns, food. Those JTF guys are human too. They can be bribed or killed just like everyone else. And for what? You think Jersey's doing any better? I stole a radio from a JTF guy and I heard what they were saying about it. They got stuff under control there. Martial law is still working and the quarantines still hold. That's our best chance. And here we'll last, what, a couple more days tops? We gotta move while we still can. Now pack your shit and get moving.
All right, here's the deal. I got an emergency raft stashed up at a pier on the west side. Now, the JTF is still running a blockade on the Hudson, but if we do it at night, we can slip past them. Even with me knowing their patrols by heart, though, it ain't gonna be easy. So I'm not giving these spots away. You wanna ride, you gotta pay. And remember, no cash, gold, or useless bullshit like that. It's gotta have significant value. But I'm sure you'll figure something out. If you want this bad enough. You claim the officer put you in a chokehold.
It ain't a claim, that's a fact.
And you felt it was appropriate to pull the gun you had hidden on your person.
In self-defense, my client feared for her life.
And shot 2 officers, both family men, incidentally, in the back of the head. Execution style, at point-blank range. That is a curious kind of self-defense. You're smiling, Barrett. Something you want to share?
Just having me a nice memory. You know, childhood.
Nothing to do with shooting 2 innocent men in the back of the head.
Just puppies and baby dolls and flowers and all that shit.
This is speculation, Detective. Let's stick to the facts.
You know I ain't nothing but sugar and spice and everything nice.
Shit, these fools got TVs in their bathroom? Both of them. Automatic goddamn toilet, buttons and shit. They got a machine to wipe their ass. It ain't right, man.
Gotta put that to good use. Sick of wiping my own ass.
Not like they using it no more. Yesterday we got into that art collector's place. Holy shit. Felt like walking into a museum. Fucking Picasso on the walls, face all smashed up, looking like Billy D's. Remember him? Ugly motherfucker.
Yeah. You like that shit?
Man, that shit's ugly, man. Put a knife through it. Took the liquor though, 'cause that shit was fine.
Ain't gonna drink itself. Pass it over, would you? You ain't no fucking lieutenant, man.
I was right by her side. Bitch owes me. Big time.
Do not let her hear you talk like that, fool. You got a death wish? How'd you get past security?
Hostages. Barely any of those fool guards come to work since that shit hit the fan. Rest of them sick or run off. Easy to overpower them. Make them do what we wanted. Then we watch them bleed like the pigs they are.
Some of those brothers weren't so bad.
That's LeRae for you.
Where'd the fucking barge come from?
You know that stupid-ass administrator had a thing for her? She got him to do it all. Then, just when he saw he was gonna ride off to glory with his outlaw woman, she slit his throat.
Shit. She is one stone-cold bitch, isn't she?
Check this out, man. We need us a real battle royale with knives and maces and shit, like gladiators.
Yeah, I love to watch them rip each other to pieces. How about cops versus judges?
Tell them we'll let the winner go. Whoever kills the most pigs is the pig that gets to go free.
Cops versus prison guards, maybe?
Then when he's done killing his friends, we just lock him up again. Save him for another round. Keep him for the full season, you know what I mean? Like a fighting dog.
Cops versus parole officers.
Now you talking.
Hey, Boo. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you in person. I don't know what they tell you in there, but things out here are going freaking nuts. Lots of people are sick. Some kind of flu or something, but lots of people are dying. It's scary, Boo. I miss you so bad right now. God, I wish I could talk to you. Please don't be mad at me, baby. I just want to keep Daniela inside until this blows over. You know she's so fragile. I'm so worried about her, baby. I'll die if something happens to her. Or happens to you. Please take care of yourself, baby. I'm really sorry. Don't be mad at me. I really hope you're okay. And I hope that I'll see you someday. Okay. Bye. Press the star key to accept charges for this phone call from a prisoner at the Rikers Island Correctional Facility.
Yo, this is LeRae. What do you want from me?
You know who I am. You know you can work for me. Or, well, you don't have a lot of choices.
Look, I got no beef with you, okay? What do you want me to do?
Good man. What I need you to do is simple. You haul produce before you went on the inside, right?
Yeah.
My people need food. You're gonna find that food, and you're gonna give it to the people of my choosing. You get it? I tell you when and where. You keep it running.
There ain't gonna be a lot left.
Get creative. Find anything you can and bring it to me.
Fuck. This isn't gonna be easy. I'm gonna need trucks, and I'm gonna need drivers.
You'll have them. Deliveries start tomorrow. You hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I sure do.
We know them. They're the same under that uniform. Police, parole officers, judges, guards, child motherfucking protection officers. Fancy government agents with their fancy-ass watches and their shiny guns, prancing around like they fucking guards or something. They were gonna leave us to starve and die in there. They don't give two shits about our lives. They never have, and they never will. We just some trash in their way. They just assume we just blow right away. But we gonna be a storm instead. Gonna blow them to bits. These parasites in their shiny JTF uniforms, you know them. You've been dealing with them all your lives. All look the same on the inside. Well, let's see for ourselves, shall we? Yeah, that's what they look like on the inside. Ugly. So you make them suffer, you make them beg, you make them do whatever the hell you want. Just make sure you don't leave anyone alive. All I'm saying is that it's time for us to take responsibility and realize that we're neglecting an entire class of citizens here. We're deliberately denying U.S. citizens the medical treatment they deserve. The facilities are beyond capacity, and they're sick and dying just the same as we are out here.
I think you got your priorities all out of whack, Yvonne, I'm sad to say. You're implying that it's more important for us to put the precious resources we have left, not to our public hospitals and clinics here in the city, but to send them off to take care of murderers and rapists. Is that what you're saying?
That's a massive oversimplification of the issue at hand, John. You're really not helping the discussion here.
Oh, I'm not. And you're somehow having our best interests in mind. If it were up to me, we'd send the staff home to their families and leave the inmates behind until all this blows over.
I can't believe you just said that.
Am I wrong? Is that not what most people would say if this was put to a public vote? How about we bring some of our listeners in here? What do you think? What the fuck is this green poison shit?
Smallpox, brother. Disease fucking died out, man, decades ago. Then some terrorists put it on money just in time for Christmas. You gotta admire that creativity, man.
Who the hell would even do something like that?
Well, if they hadn't, you'd still be jacking off in your cell, wouldn't you?
Might have been better off.
And then what? What kind of prospects did you have? A low-paying shit job with a parole officer on your ass once a week? Selling goods until someone tries to jump you? Eventually, you'll be back inside. You know I'm right.
Yeah, I know it.
Green poison is an opportunity, man. We rising up.
Did you hear about Reggie?
What about him?
He got arrested again. He's back in Rikers for the third time.
You're kidding. What'd he do?
So that's the best part. He was out on parole, right? And for some stupid reason, decides to pick up work not 2 days after getting out. Picks up a gun and a package and moves to deliver in a restaurant downtown.
All right.
But he's had too much orange juice or something, so he desperately has to take a piss. So he walks into the restroom, and what does he see?
What?
3 police officers standing and turning right as he enters the room.
Did he walk back out?
No, not Reggie. He steps right in, up to the urinal, and zips up. Cops still watching. Then, without missing a beat, the gun and the package fall out right into the urinal.
And the cops see everything?
The cops see everything, and Reggie's cuffed faster than he can finish.
Wow. Classic Reggie. Wow.
Uncle Joe, is that you?
Yeah, sweetheart, it's me. How are you, kiddo?
I'm good.
Mommy and Daddy feeling okay?
Yeah, but we've been sitting at home for days, Uncle Joe. It's boring.
I bet it is, kiddo. Hey, listen. I want to tell you something. You know how sometimes Uncle Joe is on the radio?
Yeah?
Well, it might be that I'll be on the radio again soon. Or the people will talk about me there. And they might say things that aren't true.
Okay.
Well, whatever they may say, I want you to know. I want you to remember that I only ever wanted you to be safe. Everything I'm doing, all the good and bad, is so you can be safe. Okay?
Okay.
That's my girl. Gotta go now. I love you.
Sounds like we have an old timer on the line. Joseph Farrell. Hey, Joe, what's your take on the dollar flu?
I think this really shows how vulnerable this country is. I mean, how stupid you have to be not to go to the hospital when you're sick as a dog. We got people going to work, to the supermarket, even to the goddamn movies, infecting thousands of other people out of pure ignorance. I'm telling you, this is gonna blow up big time. Just because most people are too damn stupid to realize what's going on. There's no one with the balls, not the government, not nobody, and the brains to do what's got to be done to keep this from spreading.
Sorry to cut you off there, Joe. Thanks as always for your thoughts.
I need some meds back.
All right, guys, new set of assignments for you today. Martinez,
Yes, sir.
take you guys over to the Hudson Yards and bring one of the tankers. Kaczynski found a shanty down there that might require some crowd control. Make sure they don't run. Rogan.
Yeah?
There's a residential building uptown for you in Hell's Kitchen. It's pretty big, so make sure to cover the exit so no one gets out. There's a truck ready for you as well, but don't go crazy. I don't want to hear you burn the whole block down or nothing, okay?
You got it.
The rest of you, stick to your patrol routes. You never know what might be creeping back, even if you cleared it out yesterday. Now, let's go to work. Anton was a good man. I've known him since he joined the team 6 years ago. He was always a hard worker, a loving husband, and a proud father. His daughters looked up to him and saw what many of us did. A hero. Even when facing his personal losses, Anton knew he could stay strong and be part of something bigger. He knew he had a responsibility to step forward and do what he could. And for that, we thank him. And remember him as an example we should all follow. Amen.
You gotta give it to Farrell. When he says he wants something done, he gets it done. What I like is that he's out here doing it with us. I had the shop boss once. He never left the frickin' office. Farrell, he's out on the streets. Yeah, and he gets his hands dirty. Never asks a guy to do what he won't do himself. Ain't that the truth? He got himself a little bit of a temper, though. You gotta watch that. He gets pissed real easy if you question the mission. Yeah, I guess you could say he's kind of a hothead. You get it? You see what I did there? Screw you. I thought it was funny.
Disturbing news out of the Disease Control Department, which released a new report today on the so-called green poison. With me in the studio, I have Dr. Eliza Franklin of the DCD. Doctor, what exactly does this mean?
Well, the current infection rate is a lot more aggressive than we expected, and the incubation time a lot shorter. So all we've got is guesses.
How many people getting sick are we talking here?
Given current trends, we could be seeing a threefold increase by the end of the week.
That much?
The good thing is that we have plenty of samples and a global team collaborating on a potential vaccine. But we're racing the clock.
How's the power grid holding up? The grid's fine. I understand we got a severely reduced load these days. Water, on the other hand, is a whole different can of worms. And why is that? Because we got a broken water main uptown, which means we're mostly relying on water towers and whatever's already been funneled through. It's not going to last very long, and we need a full week and a ton of equipment we ain't got to do the repairs. We don't have a week. The supplies are already running short. Hospital's already overloaded, and if we don't keep clean water flowing, we're going to see secondary outbreaks. The whole system's under way too much stress. You think I don't know that? But half my crew is down. I don't got gear or gas to run it. You get me help or I can't do this. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm telling you, what I'm seeing here are the bravest men and women I've ever seen in my life. And we've all lost someone. But you're still willing to stand up and hear me out. And I've got one simple thing to tell you. One truth that the government refuses to recognize. The sick are already dead. The moment they get infected, they got a death sentence. The only thing they can do from there is spread the disease further. That's why we're standing here today. Without our families, without our children. Because we understand what it's going to cost to save this city and this country, and we're willing to pay that price. Nobody else will, and people will die because of that. But you all, the ones making the hard choices right now, you ask me, you're all goddamn heroes. This is not rocket science. You don't need a degree from some fancy college to understand exactly what's going on here. This virus is going to continue to spread as long as there are infected people walking around. Now, you can put up all the fences and checkpoints you want, but that's not going to stop a virus. You want to kill it? You have to burn it. Destroy it completely and before it can spread. Now, we have the equipment we need to take care of this, and the guts to do what nobody else has the sack to. It's not going to be easy, and they're not going to understand we're doing this for the greater good. But when it's over, and we've stopped this thing right here, they'll thank us.
Oh, man. My lungs are killing me. Are these filters even working?
Just grab what you need and move it. We don't have time for this.
Oh, shit, they really cleaned this place out. There's hardly anything left.
Yeah, I know. It's like we're in the middle of a disaster or something.
At least they left some cough drops. Lozenge. What's a lozenge? Do you eat that?
Oh, would you just grab whatever so we can get out of here? Oh, and if you see those little snack cakes, grab them too.
So I'm thinking the ones we really got to worry about are the cars. They know how to fight.
Nah, it's those cleaners, man. The guys with the flamethrowers. They got discipline.
They don't have range. Rikers, they've got some sort of arms pipeline in place. They've got sniper rifles. They've got SMGs.
Flamethrowers, man. And those guys are fanatics. They don't run.
Don't have to run if you drop them from half a click away.
I'm not buying it.
But what about the JTF? You think they're going to be a problem?
GTF? Are they still even in Manhattan?
From the first time I put on a uniform, I knew I was on the path to become the man I was destined to be. I knew I had accepted a burden that was going to last a lifetime. And even when I left our country's military behind, my obligation for service remained. That obligation is one I and all the men and women of the Last Man Battalion take seriously. We will get the job done. We will serve with honor and dignity, and we will, if necessary, fight to the very last man. Because that is who we are and what we do.
The Last Man Battalion. Security you can count on.
Hey, honey. Do you hear that? That's your daughter. You've become a father. A healthy baby girl. Little Josephine. I wish you could see her. She looks just like you. You both got the same little frown. I miss you, baby. I wish you were here to share this. But we'll be waiting for you when you get back. Love you. Love you more than anything.
Hi, Rick. It's Charles. I got your message regarding the situation in New York, and I think you're absolutely right. Things are going to get out of hand faster than the government realizes. They're going to lose control before they've even signed the deployment orders. You ask me, the only thing that's going to work is to impose absolute authority on the population. People are scared and angry, and that's when they'll act stupid and risk the lives of others. I've seen it too many times. Now, you want to shut those instincts down and enforce zero tolerance. Anything beyond that is not going to produce results. And in the long run, that will cost you a lot more than hiring my people.
Heads up. 2 o'clock, standing on the roof by the billboard.
Yeah, I see. Single target. Looks like the mustache could use a trim. Target 0.26 mils high. Angle 0.
Yeah. That'll put you at 1,220 meters. That's Darby's record plus 60.
Darby's about to eat it. What's my dial?
Dial 18 mils, 1 click.
Wind?
9 o'clock, 3 miles per hour. Down left, 1.2 mils.
All right. Package waiting.
Send it.
You can see the results of relying on the Joint Task Force right here in the middle of Manhattan. That's what they're calling the Dark Zone. That's a melodramatic way of saying it's a region of complete lawlessness. No surveillance and total lack of ability to enforce control. That is something you cannot have on your watch.
Sir, I thought the purpose was to evacuate.
And how did that work out? Sure, they got the people out, but what did they let back in? And all the equipment and hardware they left behind? We're talking amateurs here, in charge of public safety in one of the biggest cities in the country.
Yes, sir.
The point is, this just proves that our operations are more efficient. Methodical expansion, civilian processing, enhanced interrogation. We're working at twice the efficiency with half the manpower. The fact that the JTF failed miserably with the Dark Zone is the same reason this city needs the Last Man Battalion.
Remember when we were back in the sandbox?
Gosh, yes. I had hair back then.
And you had everything figured out.
Not much has changed there.
You've always been good at leading soldiers. Leading them into battle, leading them to join up with a new PMC. They're always willing to follow.
Well, I've got some good speechwriters.
Knock it off, Charles. You write your own crap and you always have. And they'll always follow you. They follow you to the gates of hell if you asked. You've done a hell of a job here, Charles.
Hey, I'm not done yet. The best is yet to come.
Hey, Charles, this is Nancy again. I've reviewed your mission proposal, and I think it looks solid. I believe the board of directors will have no problem approving it. The only thing that stands out, perhaps, is the lack of support on Wall Street, but I think we all understand that under the circumstances, it's best to prioritize our primary assets in Midtown. I'm sure our foreign investors will be delighted to hear that you're taking them into account as well. Anyway, the board will be reviewing the plan in 2 hours or so. Just thought I'd send you a heads up. Talk to you soon.
What we need to do is assess our resources and define our mission statement. The statement is clear. We must retake control. And with the resources we have left, it's also clear we can't afford any half measures. Every soldier counts. Every soldier is a critical resource. There are no reinforcements being deployed. There is no air support. We work slow and steady. We secure the city sector by sector, and then we hold them for dear life. I need you all to be on your feet, ready to make some quick decisions. It's better to shoot someone innocent than to let someone guilty get away. And it's better to shoot first than to risk being shot, even if you're not 100% sure. That's how we will win this war. That's how we will save this city. Collateral damage is to be expected.
Charles, listen to me. This is a breach of contract. You were hired to secure our assets as agreed upon, and you've left them vulnerable. We're talking billions in damages here.
I don't give a damn about your assets, Nancy, not anymore. We followed our contract to the letter, and in return, you stuck my men in here under government-issued quarantine, expected to protect empty buildings in a dying city. Oh, I can't ask them to do that. We've got bigger fish to fry.
You're not going to get away with this, Charles.
What are you going to do? Sue me? You and your family are going to die. You will all die if I don't do something here. Something more important than keeping watch over a dead server farm. Oh, and see someone about that cough. It sounds nasty.